to another episode of An Australian in Portugal. Today, I'm trying Portuguese beers, so you don't have to. But it's probably good if you do. Alright, let's get to it. Is there nothing the weary traveller craves more upon arriving at a far-flung exotic destination than to sample the local brew, either while still at the airport, as soon as they arrive at the hotel, or at the closest pub they can find? Well, Portugal is one of the best beer countries in the world. For a small country, they well and truly pack a punch. In my very brief internet research on the Portuguese beer industry, I stumbled across this. According to Report Linger's Portugal Beer Industry Outlook 2024, Portugal ranked an astonishing 12th in the world in 2023 for beer sales. Now that's an impressive stat for a country the size of Portugal. Portugal's beer industry is vastly dominated by just two companies, Bock and Sagres, with a few smaller players making up the remainder of the market. Bock, according to sales statistics, appears to be the granddaddy of them all, scoring an impressive market share of over 60% of all beer sales. Today, I'm going to pit four beers head to head: Cristal, Zambujeira, Bock and Sagres, to determine which one I like best. Now on to the fun part. Let's see how we go. Alright, first up is Cristal Branca. I've only ever seen this one in the beer aisle at the supermarket. Yes, supermarkets have beer aisles in Portugal. But having been on the market since 1890, Cristal Branca qualifies as the oldest beer on the Portuguese market. According to tasting notes, it's described as similar to a Pilsner, but more of a lighter beer than its peers, and it has a fruity aroma. Okay, this beer isn't too bad. These size cans are what I bought these because purely for the taste testing. I didn't want to sit there and drink the big 500 mils, which you can get. It's not too bad. Yeah, alright. Well, that one's the Cristal. Do I recommend it? Well, I mean, it's a good drink, but I'll see how it compares with the other ones. Zambujeira. So this one I got from Audi. It says it's a Portuguese beer, but I could be wrong. Some of the labelling in Portugal, it does say product of Portugal, there you go. So I don't know the backgrounds of the beers. And Zambujeira. I decided to do more research on this beer as I knew nothing about it, and I found some tidbits of information. Audi, for some unknown reason, decided to produce their own Portuguese beer a couple of years ago. Now, I couldn't find much history on whether Zambujeira was a beer brand from the past or not that Audi brought back to life, but my assumption is it's not. Could be wrong, who knows? It's Audi. There seems to be no real tasting notes other than what Audi provide. Zambujeira exudes Portuguese flavour, whatever that means. But for science, I will take one for the team and still give it a go. Alright. I think I can see why this one was at Audi. No offense to Audi, but yeah, the less said about that one, the better. Alright, Bock or Sagres, because in my short video someone said to do recommended Super Bock. I'll save that till last, to be fair. So, Sagres. Sagres, created in 1940 for the Portuguese World Exhibition. By sales, Sagres is Portugal's second favourite beer and can be found everywhere, including on tap in most respectable pubs and cafes. Sagres is a lager and according to tasting notes, it's moderately rich and has a pleasantly bitter finish. These aren't my notes, by the way. I taste a beer and think, does it taste nice? Great, I will keep drinking it. That's the extent I think about it. Yeah, definitely much better. Much more pleasant to drink. Much more my style of beer too. It's hot. I am wearing a Benfica top because my wife makes me. Well, she makes me go for Benfica because her family are traditional Benfica supporters. So I didn't get a choice. My brothers-in-law, who are Portuguese, they all got a choice. One is Porto and the other one is Branca. So there we are. I didn't get a choice. But in fairness, I didn't really follow any of the teams anyway. Would I change? Well, I guess I don't really watch it, but I don't mind it. They got the same colours as my favourite team, Manchester United. Now, so, on to Super Bock. Super Bock, Portugal's most popular beer by a very long way, and sales don't lie, as it dominates every aspect of the local market. Having been around since 1927, Super Bock is fast closing in on its 100th year. Fun fact, it is the most popular Portuguese beer sold worldwide. But the question is it as good as it's made out to be? According to tasting notes, Super Bock is a lager and has flavours of malt, light fruit notes, and a clean bitter finish, whatever that means. Let's give it a go. On to the results. Firstly, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Please stay tuned after the results for a bonus video of a Portuguese black beer tasting. Alright, in fourth place is Zambujeira. This should come as no surprise. It was clearly hard to drink and all round just not pleasant. I don't have a lot of good things to say about it. Okay, I have no good things to say about it. Even though I don't recommend it, give it a go, by all means. In third place is Cristal. Cristal is not a bad beer, but considering the market share Sagres and Super Bock have, it really has just become a hidden and cheaper option at the supermarket. But to try something different, it's definitely worth a go. I do recommend it. Now we do have an honourable mention. Now I didn't try Kingsborough in this tasting because I didn't have any at the time. And when I went to buy it at the supermarket, they didn't have any either. But it's a nice beer, and if I did include it in this tasting, it'd probably finish around this position. I won't tell you any more than that. I recommend you definitely go out and try it for yourselves. See if you agree. Finishing second is Sagres. There was nothing between first and second for mine, as Sagres is every bit as easy and enjoyable to drink and could have easily finished first to someone else. I certainly think it's worth grabbing a pint or two when out and about in Portugal. You won't be disappointed. Super Bock, to probably no one's surprise, wins first place. I couldn't fault it. It's one of the best beers on the market and just as easy to drink. It is very easy to see why it has dominated the Portuguese market. I definitely recommend this beer if you're out and about in Portugal. Again, just like Sagres, you won't be disappointed in either of those two beers. Okay, until next time, enjoy your day. So which one is better? Super Bock Stout or Sagres Prada? Alright, let's find out. Pretty good. Onto the Sagres. Of the two choices, gotta say, this one still a lot better. This one just seems a little weaker in comparison. Alright, let me know if you think differently.